you are around the world tonight. I just wanted to bring you an urgent XRP announcement. As you can see, as predicted, XRP is crashing fast now. It's gaining momentum. We want to warn you, as we have done, that XRP is very likely, as we've warned you now for a few weeks, that it's going to drop 50%. It was never a matter of if, it was a matter of when. What has caused this? Let me be absolutely clear so everyone understands exactly what is happening. It's late at night, excuse me, but I wanted to bring you this information as quickly as possible. What we're seeing today, and to remind you, it's our favorite crypto asset. Unquestionably, the technology's there. What we've got now with RLUSD being adopted by banks, all of this is great. However, it doesn't make the retail investor any money. It makes the banks money with the cost to move money around the world. The XRP native coin is purely speculative at this point. We've already said that. We're bullish on it. We believe in it. However, I know a lot of you won't want to hear this news, but we have to bring it to you. We've said it would go down 50%. We gave you the buy ratings, the buy levels, the sell levels. And if you traded with all our members, you could have taken lots of profit from this and accumulated more. It shouldn't worry you too much if your position is going down now, because you can accumulate more. It could go now very quickly under $2. It could even go as low down as $1. Remember, we were buying this at 38 cents, at 50 cents, at 55 cents. That's when it was the right time to buy it. The reason why it's going down tonight, people will have lots of their opinions and so on and so forth. But the reality is, we covered the FOMC report live tonight, and what we saw was a good FOMC report. It was fantastic, and in fact, it was so fantastic. Live on the show, I bought over 30 shares of the S&P at $550 a piece. That shows you how bullish I am, and my biggest ever trade in one day. I am more committed today than I've ever been, massively in margin now, and I'm fully invested to get to $1 million on my show by the end of the decade, even easier than before. So I'm very bullish on the economy, very bullish on the markets. We did say over and over again, and in fact, over a year ago, I called the bull market. I also called when we would get the rate cuts. I also said that we won't get as many rate cuts next year. There'll be pauses and so on and so forth. All of that is happening, but it's scared the market. Now, it hasn't really scared the market. It's provided Wall Street the opportunity to sell off, to drive it down, to buy it back. And that's what we're seeing. And because the markets went down, now crypto is being sold off, because the difference is the businesses inside the S&P, 75% have all beaten on earnings. They're all strong. They're doing good. Apple isn't selling less phones. Microsoft, Google, Nvidia. Those companies aren't suffering. They're all doing amazing business. So they're going down just because the market sold off to buy it back. However, things like XRP and Bitcoin are speculative. Even though we love them and we believe in XRP, it doesn't have any fundamental value to hold it up. The moment people start selling it, it just goes down, and it can go down very quickly. As we see right now, the S&P is starting to consolidate, and the people that I'm talking to, and you know I have friends at Wall Street, I have friends who are CEOs. Tomorrow we're doing an earnings call, and I'm actually taking part in the earnings. I'm calling in alongside Bank of America, Wells Fargo. I'm actually on the call. So I have connections and friends in Wall Street, in the businesses, and they're all telling me the economy is strong. What we're going to get now is people taking their money out of speculative stocks, and crypto is one of those, taking their money out of the Russell. That's why the Russell is down big tonight. And they're buying back. They're just waiting for it to consolidate. It's starting to consolidate. They're selling the rubbish, not saying XRP is rubbish, but they're selling the rubbish businesses inside the Russell. And they're going to buy back Nvidia, they're going to buy back Google, they're going to buy back Apple, and so on and so forth. And these stocks that have trimmed recently are going to start to boom again. And we're already seeing it now with the S&P starting to consolidate. That's why I've gone all in on the S&P and added further position tonight. I mean, 30 S&P shares in one night. That's my biggest ever bullish move ever in all the 4 years that I've been doing the channel. But we told you the trades on XRP. We hoped you took it. All our members did. We took lots of flack from people who are not members. By the way, tonight we've just passed the 750 members. way over 98% now of our live viewers are members, the highest engagement rate in the world. So we've got full support from our members. However, some of our guests will be very upset tonight that they're just always gambling, saying XRP is going to $1 million and creating all this nonsense. And the reality is that is not going to happen, ever going to happen. At best, we see it as a $10 coin. But right now, we still believe it's going there. But between now and then, it's going to dip. Now, I'm not telling everyone or telling you what to do or suggesting you should sell. If you bought it at 30 cents and 50 cents, you won't be bothered anyway. And all of us that did took our profits at 265. We were all out, and now we're accumulating again. At least my members are. I'm not. Remember, I only own the S&P. I'm not pumping and dumping any assets for views and so on. I just want to tell everybody, though, that we still like the asset. There's nothing changed. However, Wall Street are using tonight's FOMC report, the fact that we're not going to get as many rate cuts next year, as a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. They don't think it's a bad thing, but they're able to sell off the market, spook retail investors. Everyone's dumping just to buy it back. Well, I bought it myself. I bought it and I'm selling it. I'm sorry, I bought it and I'm never selling it. I'm holding my position. But along the journey now, with S&P will start to accumulate, the real money will come back into the main markets. Crypto, anything that's speculative, anything that's got lots of debt and borrowing money, things like Virgin Galactic, things like Tilray, all of these stocks are in serious trouble now because rates are going to be up for longer. No surprise, exactly what we said, but those businesses are going to suffer. So just think about all these things tonight. Don't worry about it. If you are an investor, if you've taken your time to follow Sensei, listen to our show, you will be on a great position right now. But for those of you that are fearful, if you just hold your crypto, it will come back, but there will be a big crash before it does. If you'd sold out at the top, you could have bought back. Right now, what do? Well, if you are making a good profit, why not take some profit off the table? And why not buy the S&P right now to start to accumulate a foundation for your profits, your investing strategy, so you are protected. We're seeing defensive stocks go up tonight. Coca-Cola has gone up tonight to support the sell-off on the main markets. Another reason why I have that as a balance in my Roth IRA. So there you go. I hope you appreciate this. It's late at night for me. I just wanted to come on and give you this information because a lot of people are stressing and worrying. It's exactly as we planned. It's exactly what Sensei said. It's exactly what I said. All the predictions we've made have come true, and I've backed it up with my own money. I've made those investments. But I wish everybody the best tonight. Let me just see who's here. We've got Buy Intel. I wouldn't do that. That's not a good idea. Stump. Is it Stump? I think it's called Slump. Cheers, you're very welcome. This guy sounds confused, cold, not confused at all. I've just invested $250,000 on the S&P 500, so I'm not confused at all. Have you got $250,000 invested on the S&P? Are you interviewing CEOs? Are you talking to standing alongside Bank of America tomorrow on an earnings call? I don't think so. What have we got here? I tried to do the call in, did not work. There's no phone in today. This is on my phone. You can call in tomorrow. I'm in Canada, LOXRP world. It's shake the retail out and the high leverage long positions. It's not nothing to do with shaking the retail out at all. That's not what's happening at all. I spend a lot of time on your behalf, talking to Wall Street managers, CEOs, and Wall Street and the CEOs and the managers do not know retail exists. They know you exist, but they don't think of you as individuals. They're not trying to stuff it to the man, to the people. There's not a conspiracy going on. A lot of YouTubers will say things like that. It's completely untrue. There's nothing untoward going on whatsoever. There's not some battle between the rich and the poor. If you think like a poor person, you be a poor person. If you think like a rich person, you'll be a rich person. So don't think it's to shake out all the retail investors. It's not. It's being sold, profits being taken, and buying back quality businesses. It's very straightforward. It's simple. It's not rocket science. Buying the dip. I'll hold my XRP. Good luck to you. Nothing wrong with that. It will eventually go to $10, but why not accumulate on the way down? It makes no sense to me just to lose half your money. I mean, that's just gambling. Anyway. Why is it dumping now? Can you explain, please? I just did explain at the beginning of the video. Cindy McDonald, listen to you and now waiting for the bottom to buy it back in. Congratulations. All our members did. I can see the difference in the chat between members and non-members. Members are real investors. They join us every day. They they look at the charts. They listen to fundamentals. They tune in with our earnings reports. They understand the market. I mean, flipping heck, guys. I spent what $30,000 tonight buying the S&P. It's my biggest ever purchase. I've got $250,000 now invested. Do I look worried? Do I look stressed? I'm extremely happy. It's a great day today, but it is exactly as predicted and as expected. We said it would crash 50%. I always said it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. That's now happening. We also said there would be rate pauses next year. It would not be rate cuts all through next year. There's not going to be. This is perfect. And I said if it dipped, I'd buy the S&P, and I did, $30,000 worth. You don't think XRP will ever top $10? Well, if you're saying it is, you're just guessing. We say it can we can say it can go to $10 because of the fundamentals and the principles behind it. Anything above that, it's just guessing. It's not based upon anything, and we're not guessers, we're not gamblers. Remember, I've done 19 trades, 19 wins. I don't ever lose on my trades. I'm always making money, and we're not guessers, okay? There's nothing clever about guessing, just so everybody feels like, wow, someone's supporting me saying my gambling addiction is the same as theirs. There's nothing to support it's going to $10. Sorry, nothing to support a number above $10. Makes absolutely no point. It's no sense whatsoever. Never trade the real world most valuable coin XRP. Never trade the world most valuable coin XRP. That makes no sense. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. My average buy was 41, no biggie. Good. So then you should have taken profits then. But remember, if you do take profits on XRP, you're not doing it in your Roth IRA. You will pay 20% tax on it. Just bear that in mind. I'm going to, no matter what you say, do what you like. I never invited you to watch this stream. You're not one of my members. If you don't like what I'm saying, tune out, watch something else. There's lots of YouTubers tonight who will tell you it's the greatest thing in the world to buy a dip. Buying a dip, it doesn't make any sense unless you understand why you're buying the dip. It's an easy thing to sell on YouTube. We don't say things like that, but if that's what you believe, go ahead and do it. Don't watch my channel. My channel is based upon fundamentals and facts, not rah-rah and noise. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I just wanted to bring you this information. I wish everyone the very best. Tomorrow is a huge day on our show. And if you join me tomorrow, I've got some information on the earnings call before it comes out. I've been given exclusive access to some information tomorrow for the Mobix earnings. If you bought that with us, we bought it at pennies. It's now way over sort of 250, 260. We had like 400% profit on that business. And tomorrow we're covering the earnings for it live. And I am actually on the call with Bank America, with Wells Fargo, actually on the call, calling in, asking the questions. And I've got a question that all my members want me to ask about NVIDIA, the connection with NVIDIA. And before the earnings call goes live tomorrow, I have a world exclusive information I've been given about the call before it goes live. So join me for that. If you are a real investor, you would love that information. That's it from me. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are around the world. Be careful. Don't listen to people on YouTube splurring nonsense. We are talking directly with the CEOs and the hedge fund managers, and we are trying to bring you the best information because I do this because I care about my viewers. That's why I've come in the bedroom tonight to give my members information, not to sell videos. That's it from me. Have a wonderful evening. Until next time, till tomorrow, take care of yourselves and each other.